For everyone but that cat, anyway.
Besides being Mickey and Minnie Mouse's
Mice?
debut cartoon, Steamboat Willie features one of the earliest versions of synchronized sound in a cartoon.
Banjo Dan, what's unsynchronized sound like?
Well, when the audio track doesn't exactly match up with the video track. It's most noticeable when a character's voice doesn't quite line up with his mouth movements.
Unspeakable!
But fortunately, our viewers will never have to worry about such a thing here on this prestigious channel. Anyway, Steamboat Willie was a breakthrough in modern animation.
Yeah, that grayscale is pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Fraylin Danny, did you forget to turn your grayscale filter on?
What filter?
Never mind. Anyway, yes, Steamboat Willie was a breakthrough, and it all started with
the goat gobbling up the sheet music?
I was going to say it with a simple tune. Howdy folks, Banjo Dan here with another installment of the Eclectic Banjo.
And I'm Fraylin Danny.
This channel is a place where you can find a mix of fingerstyle and frailing banjo arrangements in an assortment of genres, backgrounds on music like the one you're viewing, banjo setup tips, thoughts on music theory, and maybe even videos of another instrument or two from time to time. In this video, I'll talk about the details behind Turkey in the Straw in the following manner. First, I will present what is known about when the song might have been first penned to paper and its authorship. Then I will review compositional details such as the key and chordal structure. Next, I will summarize the tale it tells through its lyrics. Finally, I'll present my playthrough of the piece in swing rhythm for two banjos. Before we jump in, allow me to make a humble request. Like this elephant, trying to create interesting content is a big thing. Like this mouse, clicking that like button is a relatively small thing. But what if I told you that there was a way you could turn a small thing into a big thing? Clicking that like button would do just that.
The like button?
Turkey in the Straw is a folk song that tells a story through its lyrics. Its melody likely evolved out of British and Irish music. It became a popular early American fiddle tune of the 1800s and was commonly played on the fiddle and the banjo. The exact year that Turkey in the Straw was written is unclear, but it is thought to have been penned to paper as early as the 1830s, almost a full 100 years before Steamboat Willie was aired.
Ah, so that's why Steamboat Willie felt ahead of its time.
The authorship of Turkey in the Straw is disputed. It has been claimed by George Washington Dixon, who popularized the tune, as well as Bob Farrell and George Nichols. What is known is that Turkey in the Straw gained in popularity during the early American minstrel show circuits, as lyrical accompaniments were added to the tune. If you'd like to learn more about minstrel shows, please click over here. So, what's in a song?
Words. Tunes are instrumental.
Sure. Turkey in the Straw is widely considered a bluegrass standard and a staple tune for jamming. It could be set in a variety of keys, like G and C, making it really easy to play on a variety of instruments. For my arrangement, I decided to play it in C and lowered the fourth string down a whole step to C3, otherwise known as concert tuning. The chord progression is fairly upbeat, involving mainly power chords. There are two parts to the song, the verse and the chorus, with 8 measures in each part, for a total measure count of...
Where's a calculator when you need one?
That's right, 16 measures. The lyrics of Turkey in the Straw have been updated over the years with more innocuous versification, while still maintaining the spirit of the folktale. It describes various hardships as the protagonist goes about his adventures, such as driving a wagon team when all of a sudden the hitch breaks, trying to milk a goat instead of a cow, and buying an overpriced horse to cross a river, only to find out that the horse can't see.
What are you gonna do?
Well, as it turns out, instead of getting down in the dumps, the narrator simply sings a little ditty called Turkey in the Straw.
Why don't we have a listen? Well, that about does it for this edition. If you'd like to hear more behind the music of another great old-time tune, just click up here. If you're a fan of amazing content in general, just click over here. On behalf of Banjo Dan and myself, we'll see you next time here at the Eclectic Banjo.